Hello and welcome to this exciting new video. And what could be more exciting as your very first day on the job as a project manager? There are many complexities involved in being a new project manager. You need to understand the company culture and network, figure out the workflow and who does what, and you've also got to get the team on board. What should you do on your first day as a project manager so that it runs smoothly from start to finish? As if you've never been a project manager before, your very first day can be pretty overwhelming. As a project manager, you're responsible for the overall success of the project. This means you need to have a clear understanding of what needs to be done, and more importantly, what your team is doing at all times. You have to set up meetings and communications with key stakeholders. As a project manager, one of your key roles is to communicate with various stakeholders throughout the project life cycle. On the first day, you need to set up some initial meetings with key stakeholders in order to get everyone on the same page. This could include a project kickoff meeting where you present the project plan and objectives, a status update meeting where you provide an overview of the project's progress, or a risk management meeting where you discuss the potential risk or issues that could impact the project. It's also important that you establish clear communication lines with all stakeholders. You'll need to decide how often you'll communicate. Is it weekly or daily? What method are you going to use? Are you going to use email, phone, or in person? And what information you'll have to share. By establishing these ground rules from the start, you can ensure that everyone is kept up to date on the latest project development and that any concerns or questions are promptly addressed. Managing the team. Assuming you have a team of direct reports, your very first day as a project manager is likely to involve getting to know your team members and establishing expectations. This is especially important if you're new to the organization or taking over from another manager. Spend some time learning about each team's member's strengths and weaknesses and work style. That is very important. Everybody has their own strengths, their weakness, and the way they would like to work. What is it that motivates them? What makes them tick? The better you understand your team, the better you'll be able to manage them. It's also important to set the tone for how you expect things to run. So will there be regular check-ins? How much autonomy will each member have? What is your management style? Answering these questions will help your team know what to expect from you and will help you establish yourself as a leader of the project. How do you prepare for the first day? The first day of the new job is always exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking. As a project manager, you'll be responsible for ensuring that your team hit their deadlines and deliverables. So it's important to make a good impression from the start. I'm going to give you a few tips to help you prepare for your first day on the job. Number one, do your research. Before your very first day, take some time to read up on the company culture and values. This will help you hit the ground running and understand the expectation from day one. Number two, get organized. Take some time to review the project plan and get organized. Having all of the details at your fingertips will help you feel prepared and in control of your very first day. Number three, introduce yourself. On your first day, you be sure to introduce yourself to everyone on the team. You might even want to bring along some breakfast or coffee to share as you get to know everyone. Number four, set expectations. In your first meeting with the team, be sure to set clear expectations of what you expect from them during the project. This will help ensure that everyone is on the same page from the start. The best way to get started is to sit down with your team and go over the project plan. Make sure everyone understands their role and responsibilities. Once you have a good understanding of what needs to be done, you can start delegating tasks and setting deadlines. How does a typical day in the life of a project manager look? As a project manager, your days are filled with a variety of activities. You might be meeting with clients to discuss their needs, working with your team to develop project plans, or monitoring progress to ensure that your deadlines are met. No matter what you're doing, your goal is to ensure that your projects are on track and running smoothly. Here is a look at what a typical day might be like for a project manager. 8 o'clock. You start your day by checking your email and voicemail for any urgent messages. Then review the project plans for the day and make sure that everyone on your team knows what they need to do. 9 o'clock. Meet with clients to discuss their needs and objectives. Once you have a clear understanding of what they want, you can start developing a plan of action. 10 o'clock. Work with your team to develop project plans and timelines. This is an important part of ensuring that your projects are completed on time and within budget. 11 o'clock. Take some time to catch up on paperwork and administrative tasks. This might include preparing reports or updating client requests. It's also important to keep an open line of communication with your team. Let them know they can come to you with questions of concern. And finally, don't forget to celebrate the small victories along the way. A successful project is a result of a lot of hard work from everyone involved. Make sure that everybody is rewarded for their input. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep up with the coming videos. Thank you.